Hello! Hello, everybody. How is it going? How is everybody going today? How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? So I am just back from recording the video, hence my voice might be a little bit aft. Might be a little bit screwed. Thank you very much for the follow there, Map Crow. And yeah, so I've already had like a Bloodweiser, my apologies. I had to have it during recording for a reason that you will see later on. Maybe that'll just be cut from the actual final video, in which case you've gotten some behind the scene peeks. But how's everybody doing? Tonight we're going to be playing some more Blood Bowl. Last week we made a, oh, thank you very much for the cheer there, Beast Cat. Thank you very much for the little snowman. Is that a little snow? That is a little snowman. Thank you very much. Last week we created a Snotling team, and we got a goal. We got a touchdown, which I thought was pretty incredible. So this week, I think we're going to master the Snotlings. We're either going to master the Snotlings or maybe try a Goblin team. Maybe try doing a Goblin team, because then we can get some bombers. Although I've heard that the bombers apparently aren't as good. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey there, Slamba says, hey Discourse, do you post these VODs to YouTube or do they just live on Twitch? So I actually do have a YouTube channel where I do post these to kind of intermittently. They usually go up in big batches because I'm like super useless basically. But I do, it's called Discourse Live, and it's just unedited. I just use it as like a warehouse basically. Imagine like a warehouse. But it does mean that if you do want to catch them again, they are there. They're a permanent record. A constant black mark, you know, so people can go back and scrub through them and find out about bad things that I've said and then completely, you know, destroy me or whatever. But, you know, hey, I like to make it easy for my enemies. It seems I'm acquiring quite a lot of them. Hey there, Plastic Praetor says, hey Discourse, finishing up my secret project with the weight of miniatures and what they're worth. Make sure to check out the images in the Wine Club for conclusions that will shock you. For those who don't know, the Wine Club is the secret area for patrons. It's exclusive there. There's been some little projects going on, including the weight of miniatures. And I will check that out later. I'll check that out later after the stream. Predator says, I have changed identities on Twitch, as mentioned earlier. No longer a decoy. Very nice. Hey there, Slambaz. Beastcat, yep, thank you very much. Scython says, hello, and does the Onoyotron little alarms there. Hey, Map Crew, yeah, says, doing good, feeling a lot better about TTRPGs after some news from yesterday. Phew. Yeah, it's been a pretty wild couple of weeks, honestly, with RPGs. It really has been. I can't remember the last time a week. Maybe it's some stage during 4th edition, but during that time, I was kind of insulated from a lot of the kind of the broader discourse about RPGs at that time. But yeah, it's been pretty wild. It is nice to see a lot of different companies coming out now. I imagined that some of the bigger ones would come out with their own systems, but I'm happy to see that some of them are coming out. What have I gone to here? I'm happy to see that some of them are coming out now with their with open game license specific systems that are designed for others to make games for, like the Black Flag from Kobold Press. So that's pretty cool. I do like to see that. That's pretty neat. I have a lot of hope, honestly. I do have a lot of hope. I just think that there's gonna be a lot of wasted money trying to settle questions, trying to find answers to questions that shouldn't have been asked. And the thing that kind of bothers me is that I don't feel like there's any going back from this. I think that Wizards have pretty much, if not with players, right? Because there's a lot of talk online right now about how Dungeons and Dragons players, as a general group, don't really care about the changes to the open game license for Dungeons and Dragons. There's a lot of discourse online I see about that. Yeah, discourse. But and I think broadly that might be true. I think that there's a lot of kind of casual players who don't really care that much about the internal workings of the licensing agreements that Wizards agree with third parties. But that said, I think that this is something that for those third parties, they will remember this. I don't think that this is ever, even if Wizards walk this back, I don't think that third parties will forget this. I think the damage has already been done. I think that most third parties will be pretty reluctant to rely on Wizards in the future, at least for a while, right? At least for a while. And not to mention, I also suspect that now, I mean, MCDM have confirmed that they're creating their own TTRPG. I mean, I think they'd already announced it, but they've confirmed. Matthew Colville on stream the other day confirmed it 100%. We know the Critical Role, I think, are working on a TTRPG. All these bigger companies, all these bigger creators in the space are just 100% just moving on to their other systems, which is just hurting Wizards of the Coast, which is hurting Dungeons and Dragons. So I think it was a very foolish move by Wizards. I think that I will say this, I think we have to acknowledge that the leakers who did this knew what they were doing. I think they were very clever in how they managed the news about these leaks, because they were very smart in what they did. They sent out select portions of the open license to specific people who were trusted figures in the industry. They sent them out. They fed them out. Then those people broke the story. That kind of got fed out into the wider ecosystem. And these were specific segments of the open game license, mostly the bad stuff. So people got like, oh my God, it's pretty bad. Everyone got that news. This is really bad. Like, this specific thing is really bad. And then what happens? There's some pushback. People going, oh, well, it's leaks. And then a couple of days later, the full license got totally leaked entirely. And then that shuts up all the naysayers, for one, who are saying this isn't real. But then secondly, it means that people can go through the actual full license and say things like, it's even worse than we thought, which is good, right? If you're someone who opposes this open game license change, I think that's a good thing, that you're able to kind of manage it was good PR. It was good PR. And all I'm saying is I think Wizards ought to look in their marketing department if they're worried. Now, I suspect that it was probably some senior people at Wizards probably leaked this. It would be my speculation. Thank you very much for the cheer. It says, do you think
Wizards want to go full GW and have their player name while tenfold monetizing them? And every year in the future they will be talking about a niche hobby?
No. So I think that the way that Wizards of the Coast and the way Games Workshop approach their respective the hobby spaces that they operate within, I think completely differently. So Wizards of the Coast, they have the entire Games Workshop are kind of changing their business model too, right? Like, so the Games Workshop business model is sort of in a transitionary place. It's in a transitionary place, but there's this core principle from Games Workshop that what they sell are miniatures. So they do agree that they sell miniatures, for one. They don't believe that they are just an IP brand, but they do think that their IP, that Warhammer, is their biggest asset that they can sell. Okay, fair enough. I kind of agree with them too. And the reasoning for this is that they believe that the miniature wargaming hobby, you buy miniatures, you buy expensive miniatures, you paint them, you use them in games, and you play against your opponents and all that fun stuff that's wargaming. They think that not only appeals to a certain group of people, and for historically, that has been correct, that has been true, but only because Games Workshop are like the ambassador for the wargame hobby in the wider mainstream market. Thank you very much for the subscription there, Slambaz. A Hive Train is close. Thank you very much for that. So for the longest time, Games Workshop were the ambassador for the hobby and the kind of mainstream, right? They were on the high street. They had stores out in the streets. They had the website. They had, adverts on TV, right? Like what other wargame company was like advertising their products on the TV? So they were the ambassador, and they set the price extremely high. Warhammer has always been extortionately expensive. That has always been the case. And Games Workshop kind of have always charged a high amount of money, and it's like a feedback loop. They always say, there's not a lot of people interested in Warhammer, so there's not. And the reason why that is because the Warhammer minis are so goddamn expensive, the only people who could afford them were middle-class people. And historically, Games Workshop opened up Games Workshop stores in middle-class areas. They used to look to see where there was an early learning center and a Marks and Spencer's, which are two kind of British high street brands that are kind of traditionally pretty middle-class. This is like for the American, for the Yanks, you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Like classes and stuff like that. But that's basically how the UK works, right? That's how the UK operates. And so they had a very select clientele in terms of who would be interested. You'd have moms buying stuff for Christmas. You'd have like little kids going in, and you have like kind of middle class people who could afford to play it. Or you had ragamuffins like me, working class people who walked past it in the street and was like, I am interested in that. And the video games actually got a lot more people interested. I'm going to answer the question, by the way, in a minute. We got to lay a little bit of groundwork here. The video games, by the way, got more people interested in Warhammer, but because Games Workshop had always adopted this, pay $30 for a single miniature or die kind of attitude, what that meant is that lots of people who played the games couldn't afford to play the Warhammer, the game, the miniature game. I mean, how many people out there here, like, have you ever spoken to who have played the Warhammer games, video games, and they've said, I just can't afford to get into the games. It's way too expensive. Almost everybody, right? Because Games Workshop have always taken a very discriminatory attitude in terms of who they are interested in getting. So That's what they do. They really highly aggressively monetize their existing base. They churn through them quite a lot, and they adopt this kind of niche hobby atmosphere. This is a very niche hobby. It's for the select few. It's a very discerning customer who's involved in Warhammer. We wouldn't want to spread our net too widely here, but they're happy to sell the IP to everybody because there's no costs involved in that. Okay, cool. That's the Games Workshop style. Wizards of the Coast are completely different, at least for D&D. I think they're kind of similar with Magic the Gathering. They know they've got a core audience, a hardcore audience, and they want to monetize them as aggressively as possible. But for D&D, I think they perceive it as a more kind of casual, friendly hobby, you know, like as a role-playing hobby. They think of it more as a kind of cultural phenomenon, and they kind of want to make bank. They kind of want to make some hay while the sun is shining. And so I think they're trying to, firstly, they understand that the actual brand of D&D is a cultural juggernaut, and it has a huge cachet from the cocktail clubs, right, to the Ballysillan Leisure Centre, and like so that is a reference most people here are not going to get, and they understand that lots and lots of people know about Dungeons and Dragons, and so they want to monetize them really aggressively. Yes, but they don't want to monetize them to the extent where most people can't afford to play, right? Like they still what they want to construct, like all good companies in the modern day, in our kind of current dystopian hellscape, they want to construct a class of people who want our wheels. So they've already got that in the DMs, but now they need lots of, like, they figure, well, there's players out there, and players already show a propensity to spend lots of money on dice and third-party materials, getting portraits done of their characters and stuff like that. So why aren't we charging them more? And you got to remember that for Wizards of the Coast and for Hasbro, a lot of their backgrounds come from, there's Chris Cox himself was originally an executive at Microsoft before he then became president of Wizards of the Coast, and then was CEO of Hasbro. The current Cynthia Williams, the current president of Wizards of the Coast, comes from Amazon, and there's a bunch of other executives who come from Amazon as well. And this is the thing that is, I think this is the thing that has screwed them, by the way, just like incidentally by the by, because of their background in industries like Amazon, I think they're used to being able to bulldoze the opposition. They're used to be able to just to say our way or the highway, and everybody kind of accepts it because it's Amazon, and where else are you going to shop? While they have engaged, they've kind of taken the same tact with the role-playing game hobby, and I think what they've discovered is that actually the role-playing game hobby is a lot more engaged than just casual shopping on Amazon. The role-playing game hobby is actually very value-driven. People like to think that they're supporting games that ascribe to the same values as them. That people like to support companies that they think are good for the hobby, good for society, generally speaking. And so what's happened here is they've tried to bulldoze their way through a bunch of smaller businesses, and they've made an absolute trash fire of it, to the extent where I don't think they're sure of how to respond. Because here's the deal: they really want to make the 1.1 license the default. They really want those changes that they made. They didn't make those changes by accident. All these new caveats and clauses they have carved out into their license agreement is something that they really, really want. But big problem. Turns out everybody's against that. And I think that the general attitude and atmosphere has definitely been managed and cultivated by these leaks. I think the leaks were very well done. I really do. I think it was a masterstroke. I think that they were very, very well done. But yeah, the attitude, the atmosphere right now is incredibly hostile to them. At least amongst the hardcore player base, the people who are more clued in. I do hear reports about just general tables not really caring that much, but who cares about that if those general tables of people aren't paying customers? If all the DMs care, well, hey, they're the people who actually pay the money. That's where the big danger comes in. So apology, I've been neglecting you, Chad. I've been neglecting you. I'm gonna look over now. I apologize. I think that's a really interesting question. Games Workshop versus Wizards of the Coast. I think they both have very different business perspectives. But here's the thing: I think they're both going to the same place. They're both going to the exact same place. I think Wizards of the Coast are a lot closer there, which is the IP-driven business. This is the future of all products, in my opinion, because the thing about IP, right? This is where Disney is. Disney have figured this out long ago. They figured this back out in like the 70s, right? The 60s, when they're building Disneyland. You can charge so much more money if someone's familiar with something. It constructs this parasocial relationship between the brand and a person, and between an idea and a concept and a story and a person. How many people here just like play Dungeons and Dragons because it's what they know about and what they've played before? It's the familiarity of the brand. People love that stuff. They really do. People go to Disneyland, they pay so much more money for that. And here's the deal. Games Workshop are basically making a lot more money every single year on licensing, more and more and more and more, and there's no costs to that. Unlike the miniatures, with the miniatures, they gotta build them, they gotta actually sell a product. But with the IP, it's just free money, baby. There's like some taxes, like who cares? It's free, baby. And Wizards of the Coast are already basically they're making their way there. They've got that quadrant style of a business model, which is where they have matrix this bad boy. There you create a product, and then you create characters for the product, and then you sell toys of those characters, and then you those toys generate more sales, and they get people interested in the product, and then it's like this cycle that just keeps going on forever. It's madness. It's absolutely insanity, but it works. It makes lots and lots of money. Map Crew, yes. So Saba says, sounds good. I like having you on in the background while I work. Well, very good. Awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm gonna catch up. Grey Fox says, what's happening? Well, we're gonna play some Snotlings on Blood Bowl a little bit, but I'm easing you in. I'm letting people kind of show up. It's like the pre-game show, you know? It's the pre-game show. Plus, I've already had a couple of beers. I had them while recording my next video. You think I do this job sober? Jesus. Morning, Elise says, morning Discourse from Perth, Australia. Well, hello to yourself there, Elise. Scython says, you all fine? Playing some Torchlight and getting a beer out together with you folks. Beast Guy says, yes, I'm sure you're right. Well, thank you very much. Somebody says, what's the next thing Hasbro Wizards will ruin next? It's kind of wild, actually. This year, the 2022-2023 does seem to be the year of bad choices. I don't know. I can't remember. Was there a management change at any stage? Was there anybody new coming in? I'm actually not sure. Scython says, do you think Wizards want to go full GW and half their player name while 10 folding? Yeah, so that was the question I just answered. Grey Fox says, this isn't Blood Bowl, this is Blood Boil for poor Discourse. I know, right? I just want fun products. I just want like fun games made accessible to like, as many people as possible, and like also be really good and like not monetize like super aggressively or whatever. Like I don't know, guys. That's just me. Like what I detest, and I detest this about so much of business these days, is that so much of the focus is based on the innovation of how to get people to pay more for less. I absolutely detest that. I really do. Like I really wish that instead of that, people would just be focused on making good games, right? Like there's so much room for Wizards of the Coast to improve on in terms of their product. For example, Descent into Avernus was constructed by 7 different authors writing 7 different chapters without any communication between those writers, and then one other guy hired to bring all of those chapters together. Anyone here who's played Descent into Avernus thought that game was very all over the place. That's the reason why. There was so much room for them to improve. Trying to get a stranglehold on third-party licensing is like the last thing I would have been worried. I would have been like, guys, like, did we really need to worry about this? For real? Oh, God. Anyway, Malcolm says, yeah, creators won't get fooled again. Some folks will just sign a deal with Wizards of the Coast instead of using the OGL, but it may no longer be profitable. Yeah, that's a little bit of a danger, too. I think lots of creators will sign because they won't really have any other choice, and they will be convinced of the benefit of the Dungeons & Dragons brand. Plus, creators get intimidated all the time. We saw it with Games Workshop, too. They got intimidated. Whenever you have these big companies that kind of dominate a hobby, they have a lot of weight to throw around. They have a lot of power, essentially, in the relationship, and so I'm not surprised. This is why it's important, I think, for creators, like, and I'm not even talking about like actual creators, like people who make real things, not like dum-dums like me who just make videos. Actually, I shouldn't say that, Mapcrew, because I know you make videos. But basically, content creators like myself. I think it's important for commentators and things like that to normalize the idea that you shouldn't operate within the OGL, right? Within the D&D OGL, that you should work to try and be outside it, because I think that's better for the broader hobby overall. Even if you're kind of decrying what Wizards are doing, for sure. iTwister says, yo, what's up, football fans? Here's the funny thing. I don't like football. I've never watched an American football game in my life, and I don't really like soccer, but I love me some Blood Bowl. Disfuck says, rabble, luxury product. Love, rabble. This term, luxury product, it infuriates me so much. Like, people are always going to be, it's just a luxury. Why are you worried about it? And it's like, dude, like, there is no definition of a luxury. Like, I swear to God, there are times where if I did not have some distractions in life, I would have blown my brains out, like in Roblox, I should say, for the censors out there. No, Twitch, don't ban me. People need entertainment. People need recreation. People need to collaborate. They need to communicate. They need to work with each other. We are social animals, and we need structured play, in my opinion. And I think it's incredibly important that we get that. And I think it should be accessible to everybody. I don't think that anybody should be left out in the cold. I certainly not if they can't afford it. I think some of the people who most require communities and structured play like that, and organizations they can go to, are people who could not afford traditional systems, like, for example, Warhammer, right? Like, I think that people who need to be able to belong to a war game community are like that. I run a D&D community for my kind of geographical local area, and it's really important, I think, for connecting people with one another and getting them to play with one another. I think it's like super important. And this whole idea that it's a luxury product, I think it's just a lie. It's a lie sold to it, like the idea of a luxury product, and therefore it's not important. It doesn't bear worth talking about. People's lives are on the line here. Business owners are on the line. It's absolutely wild. I know you weren't saying that, by the way, Dyslux. It annoys me. It annoys me every single time I see it. It gets me going. Beastcat says, yes, the game's not worth the price. Plus, not worth a damn kidney, damn it, says iTwister. So in essence, it is worse. You want to bring out an app everyone can download in one D&D, says Scython. Marco says, it's really wonderful to hear you speak about this stuff extemporaneously. Yeah, well, thank you. I've been thinking about it a lot. Slava says, not many people want to put together models and then paint them, I guess. No, they don't. So they don't, no. But I think that Games Workshop really underestimate how big the market is for it. Like, I think that they also create this idea. This kind of goes to, like, Instagram culture and influencer culture, and I think there's this idea that painting minis is really hard and building them is really hard, when in actuality it's actually really easy. Like, I am a total dum-dum. I do not have an artistic bone in my body, and I can paint minis to a pretty reasonable extent. I think that lots of people think that you have to paint them to look good up at a camera, but you don't. You have to paint them to look good from 3 feet away, and then they look fantastic when all lined out together. But yes, I agree that there's not everybody's going to love putting together minis, but actually you'd be surprised at how fun it is. I think lots of people would be into things like airfix kits is the word, right? So they'd be into those, like historical war games and stuff like that. I think there'd be tons more people into. Not to mention, there's not a lot of women into war games right now because there's never been any real movement to try and get them into war games, stuff like that. I think there's a huge. I think Games Workshop are a tiny insignificant. There's not a lot of people who are willing to pay $60 for 5 miniatures. I agree with that, but there are lots of people who'd be willing to pay $60 for like everything you need and 30 miniatures, which you can't get, which isn't an unreasonable price. $60 for like 30-60 minis is totally reasonable. If you look at some of the Perry brothers, some of the historical war games where they have to compete with each other on price, not on IP, right? Games where they're like, okay, anybody can make a Napoleonic soldier, or anybody can make like a Roman troop, so therefore we have to compete with each other to make the lowest costed Roman troop. They're really affordable. They're really affordable because they compete with one another. Games Workshop doesn't compete with anybody because they have a little bit of a monopoly on the wargame hobby. Peace Guy says, no, for the most part, they were just ignoring it. Yeah. Gary Mac says, I got reference from your Sunday live stream. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. I have noticed you, Grey Fox. I have noticed you. Peace Cat says, what are you saying is Hasbro is a toy company that is run by people who didn't know jack shit about toys, which owns a gaming company run by people who know jack shit about games. Dude, one of the things, this is one of the things that I learned as I got older, was that actually executives are really dumb. This is something I discovered. I always had this assumption that people who had become executives were like really smart, but then I worked with them and I got to know lots of them, and I have seen how they behave, and I see the decision making that goes into them, and executives are not smarter than anybody else. So some of the smartest people I've known have worked in like call centers and stuff like that. They have not been at the executive level. Being an executive means that you have gone through a certain type of education and you've been taught to think a certain way. Honestly, most executives come from what is called the big 5 accountancy firms. These are big massive accountancy firms where basically basically they work you like a dog, and they make sure that you learn that your value is only that to the company. And executives go through this grueling ritual, essentially operates like a couple of decade long hazing ritual. They go through this, they're taught to work and do business in a certain way. Then they come out of that and they go through all these different firms and they get to know people, and it's all nepotistic. It's absolutely wild. Executives are in my opinion dum-dums. They are an entire parasitic breed of person whose only job is to work out how to optimize profit. That is a dumb job in my opinion. I think that's a pointless job. I would get rid of that job. I mean, obviously there is some level of management required for like big businesses and stuff like that, but executives, I think they're bad news, especially whenever it comes to public companies. I think that's when things go really bad, because one of the things that people forget is that executives are mercenaries. They're not, executives aren't like loyal to the brand. I mean, they say that, of course they say that. That's their job to say that, but they're mercenaries. There's always another one. Like, we look at the job history of some of these people. They go from Amazon to Microsoft to Hasbro, right? You see the same thing in Games Workshop. Most of the Games Workshop level executives are people who have worked in accountancy. They've worked in big accountancy firms, in banking, in finance, right? They're not like, I've always had a love of war games, that's why I'm here to work on the Warhammer stuff. No, it's not about that. It's if they were offered a job at a very competitive rate and they went for it, and one business is just like another, right? Well, no, it's not actually. What works for Amazon isn't going to work for Wizards of the Coast. It's just not. They're different businesses, but these people are hired for their expertise. Also, kind of a bad thing, if you imagine kind of like the worst of Dark Eldar society, or like Italy at its most predatory, people are looking to stab each other in the back, right? So you can't be seen to be screwing up because you're demanding quite a high wage, and so you can't. I've seen this lots of times where executives, I mean, they don't want to be the guy who came up with a bad decision, right? You know what I mean? So there's a culture of not learning from mistakes, essentially, fobbing off. It's basically like Skavens, if those who know Warhammer Fantasy. Fun fact, Skavens in Warhammer Fantasy were originally created as a pastiche, as a satire on capitalism. There we go. There we are. Monopoly might be next, says Slambass. Boy, I wish. Evening, other dudes and dudettes. Evening, Discourse. How's it going, says Ludite? It's going pretty well. Pig says, are we talking about how capitalism inevitably sucks all the life and joy out of everything? Certainly at the very least, public corporations, I think definitely 100% do. Macro says, hi, I make videos, but I don't really talk about companies and news. I'm a Zeinstern homebrew at heart. The dream. Let me tell you, the dream. I wish I could make that content. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. Beastcat says, no comrade Pixie. We're talking about how corporate bullshit sucks the fun out of everything. Yeah, no difference, says Pixie. Silence says, so Discourse, if there was no other entertainment, you would be a world-class chess expert or a Texas Hold'em player. Not chess. No, I'm not very good at chess. Maybe drafts. Maybe I'd be pretty good at drafts. Screwball Scramble would be my game of choice. I would be a competitive Screwball Scramble player. Hey there, Overboard DMs. This is what are we talking about today? We're talking about it all, and we're gonna play some Blood Bowl. Slamba says, I just feel bad for the people who buy everything from GW and they don't peruse the secondhand market. Yeah, that was me for like 10 years. That was me because I shopped like physically. I shopped in the physical Games Workshop store. And so what that meant is that I was literally in that closed ecosystem, that online ecosystem that they want everybody to jump into. That was literally me, but like in the physical reality, meat space, as I think they call it now. And yeah, it was pretty rough. I didn't know about other games. I mean, I knew that I had this vague idea that you could play historicals and stuff like that, and that historical minis worked, but I didn't even know there was games for them. Honestly, I hadn't really heard about a lot of them. Now, I kind of heard about War Machine. I kind of heard about War Machine. I was sort of a little bit interested in that, but it kind of died before I could kind of get into it. And honestly, it kind of, like, over time, I was one of those people that was getting churned out. I was one of those people where it just started to get a little bit like, I'm not sure if I can keep up with the edition creep anymore. It's so much money. It gets rough. Luddite says, non-war gamers, I'd say 60% of my gamer buddies are female. War games, easily 1% female. No idea why. I think it's like a cultural thing where women just aren't kind of encouraged to play those sorts of games. I think it was the same with RTS games, like strategy games and stuff like that. Slam Samba says, so many people feel up. They really do. Astron says, preach Discourse. Hell yeah. I just said, CEO is just interested in milking Warhammer fans for money. Well, of course he is. That's his job. That's literally his job title is milking fans for money. Like, that's what he has to do. And find more fans to milk them for money too. Like, to optimize how much money he can milk from individuals. Like, that is his job. That is his job. If he could sell Warhammer, if he could sell Space Marines for like $2,000 and he'd be guaranteed the same return, he'd do it, because then they would sell less stock and they would have to worry about less stock and warehouse less stock. That's all they care about. That is genuinely all they care about. See, this is the thing. I have a different goal. I want to proselytize the hobby. I want to proselytize people getting into the hobby. I want to proselytize people getting into tabletop gaming. I absolutely love tabletop gaming. I love role-playing games. I love war games. I love board games too, actually. I absolutely adore them. I really like card games as well, but I don't like Magic the Gathering. So it means I'm into games like Arkham Horror LCG and Lord of the Rings LCG and Netrunner, right? Those are the kind of games that I'm into. So yeah, it makes it hard to be like, I'm into card games whenever the biggest card game is like, I'm not really into that. Not really into that. Because I don't like the trading card game model. I released a video the other day that was about the Games Workshop loot boxes, like the supply drops that they were selling, where it was like these randomized, what are you going to get in the box? And people were like, well, wait until you find out about how Magic the Gathering sells its cards. I was like, I know about how it sells its cards. I've never bought a booster pack in my life. I think they're predatory too. Like, I don't like booster packs. It's like, this isn't like a gotcha. Like, I understand. Like, I get it. I disagree with those as well. I don't play Magic the Gathering. I can't really talk with any authority on Magic the Gathering. Sava says they go from company to company to do some sort of scorched earth policy, try and get as much money while they are there, and then leave before the fire they started consuming the company. Yeah, so I feel like, actually, so you gotta remember, a lot of our hobbies, they are old, as in they have a long history, right? Like, war games have been going on since Kriegspiel, right? Role-playing since Caveman. But the institutions of how they are distributed are pretty new, are actually kind of recent. They're kind of modern, right? So, like, the idea of selling a role-playing game with a series of books and a monster manual and selling that for money and seeing if you can create a successful kind of hobby based around that, that's a kind of a new idea. We saw TSR kind of mismanaged it, and then Wizards of the Coast took over, and now we're kind of witnessing, I think, a new evolution in how the hobby is kind of constructed around these businesses, where a lot of these businesses have kind of, they've gotten the shallow parts of the coal, right? They've gone mining for oil, they've dug for oil, they've found all the surface level stuff, and now they're deep drilling, right? Now they're going deep, they're going real deep, and they're trying to find out, like, how deep they can go to get most of it. Right? They're trying to find new ways. They're trying to innovate in ways to try and make more money, because they're already selling the books, and this is how much money selling the books makes. So we're going to have to do something else, and we want to keep making money. And again, this is why I think it's down to a lot of these companies going public, is because as a public company, you have to continually show more growth, and that's just dangerous, man. Like, that is a high that you can never reach. You're never going to be satisfied. These companies are going to have to keep going further. They're going to have to keep getting more desperate. They've picked the low-hanging fruit. They're selling a product that people want to buy for money. Where do they go next? How do you make more money after that? Well, you have to start getting a little bit predatory, don't you? You have to relying on people, you have to start doing things like virtual tabletops, and you have to start selling items that have no real cost to them, but for a healthy profit, right? You have to start doing all these really weird things in order to actually make lots of money, and then that will run. I mean, you'll make that money, and then we're next, right? And then we're next, and then we're next, and then we're next, and it keeps on going forever and ever. At some stage, there has to be a ceiling. There cannot be infinite growth, and these companies, I think, are going to eventually run into that position. I don't think we're there then. I think we're there now. I think that they still have plenty of room to grow. But 1.1, I think, the OGL 1.1 represents just a step, like another step in that direction. How do we make more money? Well, here is an avenue we haven't monetized yet. Monetize that, right? Eventually, everything will be monetized, because of course it will. I mean, people acknowledge this, like, generally speaking. People will say things like, oh, they're a company, they're not your friend. And everybody kind of knows that. But I don't think people think about the implications of that, like what that actually means. And what it means is that eventually, these companies will monetize everything if they possibly can. They will go as far as they can. can. They will try to take all of the money, all of the world, everywhere, because that's their explicit goal. Like, that is their explicit goal. That's not like a value judgment I'm making. Like, their goal is to make the maximum amount of money, and so that's what they will try to do. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is to this. One of the solutions, I think, is to push back as a community, and it's to try and draw lines in the sand. But businesses are really clever in how they push those lines, and they're very good at it. So this is why I originally took my channel. I started off. So for those who don't know, I started off with wargaming. And it was because I noticed that essentially that the hobby had become increasingly monetized, and I was bearing witness to other companies beginning to follow some of the tactics of the market leader, Games Workshop, because of course they would, because they could make more money that way. And so I got really nervous about that. And then obviously the D&D channel now, I think I call it a D&D channel. It's a role-playing game channel, but it's called Dungeons and Discourse, because that's just too good a pun not to do. So it's D&D in a sense, Dungeons and Discourse. But and I guess it came at the right time, because Wizards of the Coast decided to just like go mask off in like the last couple of days. They're like, you know what, screw it. No mask. Let's see here. Pixie says, would you play Screwball Scramble level 2 competitively? I too watched that Ashen's video recently, and it was very good. And yes, I would. Although you would need a timer for it. I could do them both, I think, in the 1 minute timer. Sampa says, I personally think that if I was going to the store board to buy minis, I'd probably buy less. So many times do the picture I see online make me think the bottle will ever be bigger, and then I get this tiny box. Yeah, so let me tell you. So it's very funny. I used to be a total mark. I used to be. So I have a lot of impulse spending kind of issues related to some other stuff. So I do buy minis on a lark, shall we say? Sometimes pretty irresponsibly. Hello there, 2,000 points worth of Space Marines. But that's for a video, though. That's for a video. So, but I was forced into that one. So firstly, 3D printing has been really helpful for me, because that helps me kind of like get minis, but like not have to pay any money for it, which is incredible. But secondly, I used to go into Games Workshop stores. I used to buy loads of stuff. I used to go in, and oh my god, the game store employees there would be like, oh, here comes Discourse, and I would walk out with these huge boxes that a lot of times I couldn't really afford, but I would be very easy to sell to. I would get talked into making more purchases than maybe I should, and I used to fall for this a lot. What I've noticed, though, is that since I discovered companies like Wayland Games, Element Games, third-party stores. See, we don't really have a lot of local game stores where I am, but there's lots of online retailers, and they sell at these big discounts. Now I walk into the store and I'm like, yeah, I could get this at like 30% off. Like, why would I buy this like from the Games Workshop store? You know what I mean? Like, you look at the price and you go, yeah. So it's really taken the teeth out of that, which is good. And then I find it a lot easier to control my spending when I'm buying online, because I think on it. I do this thing where I think on it. I add it to the basket, and then I leave it for a while, and I mull over it. I first started doing this with Kickstarter, and I discovered it was saving me a lot of money in Kickstarters that I was not buying, and then I decided to start doing it with my normal baskets, and it was a bit of a game changer. I just love miniatures so much. I just can't help myself. I just love them so goddamn much. Ludite says, I regularly encourage my female gamer friends to try war games, just no interest. Well, there you go. I mean, not everything's for everybody, right? I think there was this perception that women were more into like the role-playing games, and men were more into the wargaming games. But in practice, I don't think that's strictly true. I think there's a lot of stuff going on there under the hood. Slamba says, I hate that they don't have a way for you to see the size of the mini relative to the other minis. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I totally agreed. Hobby Cathartic says, proselytize, we're going to see Mother Discourse fan art, aren't we? Okay, so here's a fun fact. The reason why Mother Teresa was always painted in blue was because blue, that shade of blue, was painted using some of the most expensive paint in the world. So that's why Mother Mary was painted that way. So there you go. So paint me in blue if you're gonna paint me. iToaster says Monopoly night with Klein course. Monopoly night. Yeah, I know. At this rate, we're not gonna play any Blood Bowl. Goddamn. Peacecat says, "Oh, you're a girl after my own heart." Sidebud says, "Okay, so from today onwards, I'll call you Discourse Prophet of Inflation. Space Marine box for $2,000. It's coming. It's coming." Strode says, "They're up to the elbow now any further, and someone's going to die." You know what? We're just gonna quickly. I'm gonna quickly change my topic just to. Just chatting for now because it's not fair people jumping on and I'm not playing. We'll be playing soon though. We will be playing soon. Okay, so Luddite says infinite growth is why GW continually prints, reprints, and changes everything. Yeah, because it's because they believe they have a niche market, and so they need to expand into other markets and right like in China and Japan and stuff like that, and they get more people that way. And they have to constantly come back to the well. They constantly come back and re-monetize their audience, so they need to do things like sell new codices. It's why they're so reluctant to go to online stuff, right? It's why they still sell so many physical books. It's because they can monetize people again and again and again by re-updating codices. They sell this new boarding patrol, right? They're always trying to think of new products to sell. Products that maybe don't add a lot, right? Like they don't add tons, really expensive, and they sell a new edition, right? Here's a fun thing, right? Think about this for a second. Do you know how in most hobbies, like for example role-playing games, like for Dungeons and Dragons for example, a new edition is usually a thing that is not entered into lightly. It's usually something that wizards will think long and hard about doing because they know there's going to be a little bit of inertia working against them. Most people will not want to move on to the new edition. They'll be like, I kind of like what I'm playing now, and so there's a risk that people won't follow over and it'll be a disaster, right? There's a little bit of risk there. Do you ever notice how Games Workshop never has that concern? They're like, new edition, baby, get on board. And it's because they understand that their core audience are people who have been monetized really heavily, and they will continue to pay. Games Workshop, I think, have a very low opinion of their customers in terms of what they're willing to put off with. That's just my speculation. I just think that's the case, and that's based on just their decision making. I don't think that any individuals are like, yeah, screw the customers. I don't think anyone's like that, but I do think that as a kind of corporate attitude, Games Workshop do have a very low opinion of their customers, especially at the C class level. And I think that that's 100% the case. And hey, what can I say? The Games Workshop customers do stay updated. I mean, I know I do, right? Like, so yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I think that in a lot of ways, oh god, I've forgotten the name of it. My goodness. In a lot of ways, there is a Russian website that I've forgotten the name of. For some reason, I use it almost every other day. But it changed things in the wrong way because it put up all of the texts and books, which means people don't have to buy things anymore. And Games Workshop's response was to sell exclusive boxes with limited edition codices and an armies bundled in there, combat patrols. What I say is infinite growth is why Games Workshop continually press reprints and changes everything. Yep. Over DM says I tried to cancel my subscription to D&D Beyond yesterday. I got an error piece that said sorry, try a game later. Yeah, no, so even if it's a yearly subscription, they'll see those cancel numbers. So it's important. I think it is important to do that. Mike says you're gonna roll a 1 on a D20 game and it'll check your bank account to find you $10. If you don't have $10, they'll take your kids. If you don't have the $10, would you like to pay via the first law? Snapback says, weird how people know that a company they work for does not care about them. Why would they think a company they're just a consumer of would care about them? Yeah, exactly. Letta says, I see OGL 1.1 has already started to spawn competitor rules. Cool Press says that they're now publishing rival rules. Yeah, Beastcat says, and all of us who make the minis. That Space Marine purchase video was the first video of yours I watched, says Snapback. I've thought I watched more and more, and it's really helped me buy less stuff, so thank you. Well, I'm really happy to hear that, Snapback. Yeah, I'm just glad people get any value out of the content, because that's always been my goal, is to try and make value in content, not just like content that just exists for the sake of it. Mike Genie says, a lot of these companies know that we do tricks, and they send us an email that says, who did you forget to check out? Yeah, they do, right? Slama says, before I was part of the hobby, I just said that GW would release all the new codexes right as they would release the new edition. Find out about the slow drip was a shock and very disappointing, right? You would expect that would be the case, because that would be like the reasonable thing, right? Like a new edition comes out and they release the army books for all those for all the armies. And that's how they did. That's how other games do it. That's how most of the other games do it. But Games Workshop are special because Games Workshop want to ensure that there's certain, they release them according to their business needs. Like they want there to be certain quarterly profits, right? And so they release them slowly over time. Yeah, Wahapedia. Thank you very much, guys. Wahapedia. Scython says, Discourse, I think they all change points cost and often rules the new edition sell minis, which didn't sell well before, like they always do. I used to be skeptical of this game. I always thought it was very cynical, but after like 20 years in the wargaming hobby, I now agree that's probably the case, yeah. Chris says, yeah, I see this whole OGL 1.1 thing to shut down 5e to scoot everyone over to the digital ecosystem. GW also makes game pieces that have rules attached to them that aren't in the older codexes. If you want the new game pieces for your game, you gotta get the new rules. 100%. And they actually, so this is actually a crazy thing, Macro. I'm not sure if you know about this. So Games Workshop have a service called Warhammer Plus, and it's like their bespoke streaming service. There's like 20 episodes of a couple of shows there. There's like a couple of battle reports. There's not a lot of content, but one of the really nice things that they've added is this thing called the Warhammer Vault. And the Warhammer Vault is like all the old content from like way back when, you know, like including all the monthly White Dwarf magazines that Games Workshop release every month with like battle reports and stuff in it and cool little articles. So that's really neat, right? That's really cool. And those White Dwarf articles would sometimes come with like special rules and like rules for like, fun factions or like scenarios for Necromunda. And the older books would have all the rules for like 3rd edition Warhammer. And what have Games Workshop done in that vault, in the Warhammer Vault? They have, and this is all in PDF form, so this is how you access it. Well, it's not PDF form, but they're like virtual documents, you know, like you access like a PDF. Games Workshop have laboriously and manually gone through every single document uploaded to the Warhammer Vault. And they have removed the rules. Every single rule. So you cannot play the older editions of Warhammer with Warhammer Vault. You have to buy the new stuff. They don't want you going back. You have to keep up and buy the new stuff. Imagine if D&D, that would be like D&D releasing like a Dungeons Through the Ages kind of service, right? Like a service where you can buy like all the old Dungeons and Dragons content and then removing all the rules from those books because they don't want you moving off from 5th edition. Or 1D&D, right? Like, that's crazy. Isn't that wild? Isn't that absolutely wild? And nobody bats an eye at this. I'm over here being like, this is nuts. This is nuts. Am I the only person who thinks this is nuts? I think it's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, so, it's just a little example of Games Workshop. That's where their brain is, right? Like, that's the sort of things they're worried about. Luddite says, I've been watching the OGL 1.1 debacle with tremendous interest. It looks like an object lesson in how not to manage change. It does, and I think that the people leakers have been very clever about it. Luddite says, your content is high value, Discourse miniatures. I wish I had more expendable income to throw your way roll over the pennies I can from time to time to be competent. Do not worry about it. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate all the support. It is thanks to the patrons that I am able to make the content. So like that's super awesome. But honestly, do not worry about it at all. Like I'm able to crowdfund. So thank you. But thank you even for thinking of it, you know. Scython says, the crazy thing about the codex system is that you need a physical copy of every rule and have it on you in case someone asks if you want to play in GW. This infuriates me. This absolutely, I am so over it. Like, I like to have physical books. I actually love them. I love physical books. I love have physical copies. One of my friends, she runs a bookstore. An online bookstore, and I'm part of. I'm a big fan of the tactile experience of like board games and war games and role playing games. I love to have the books, but I have to admit that there is a convenience factor for lots of these like very finicky kind of rule systems. Like Warhammer is a very finicky system. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's very convoluted. It's very badly laid out. There's a lot of issues with it, and the fact that you require the physical books and that's the only way to get a lot of stuff is just infuriating to me. Luna says, yeah, I was hyped for the vault, then I saw they gutted the rules. Like, what's the point? Yeah, Malchus, I didn't know about the Warhammer Vault. Holy socks. That's so sad. It is so sad because I would love to go back. I'm lucky. I've got a couple of books. I've got a bunch of like the old Warhammer editions because I was buying them. And I've got a bunch of the old supplements as well. But it's just so sad. Like this, they didn't retain this information. Like that has historical value. That's cultural value. And it just shows you like what they think about their older edition. Anything that's not being monetized right now, they just don't care about it. And they actively don't want it in the hobby. And that's just wild to me. Like, they're afraid of competing with their own systems. And isn't that just the saddest thing? Scython says, and that includes all White Dwarfs. Yeah, rip old rules. Hello there, Tesla gods. Good evening. Hello there, Luddite. Good evening. Okay, so I think that we're ready to... I think that we're ready to play some Blood Bowl. We'll play like one game, maybe we'll go back to some more chatting afterwards. How about that? Does that sound good? I just want to get one game in. I want to see how it goes. Okay, so let's do this. Let me launch this bad boy. And because where is Blood Bowl? Where is Blood Bowl? And because our Snotling team is so well optimized, it means that I can just like have one eye on the game and chat away with you guys. So it's that easy. Let's go to Blood Bowl 2. I'm really enjoying these. I've been started doing this series where every Wednesday we play some Blood Bowl. And it's been a lot of fun, honestly. I'm a big fan of Blood Bowl. This month, actually, I will be doing a bonus video for patrons. I review war games for patrons. It's like a bonus video every month. Except for last month, where I produced an essay on why Rupert Gulliman was specifically bad for Warhammer. Like, why him individually was really bad for Warhammer. And I don't... it's basically, the bonus videos are just an excuse for me to, like,
show
be able
us
to do
your
that sort of content.
snotlings rocking the show today. Discourse. Disco 34 hype. Disco 34 hype. Disco 34 hype. Disco 34 nervous discourse. Disco 34 nervous discourse.
Thank you very much, Scython. I really appreciate that. We're gonna do the Snotling hype, guys. We're gonna do the Snotling hype. All right. Let's get over to the video game. Here we are. Here we go. Yeah, so this month I'm doing a Blood Bowl. I'm actually doing a Blood Bowl review of the board game. Well, I say review, but they're more like a little, like, I don't know if anyone ever watched Total Biscuit. He used to do this series called WTFAs, and it's basically that for war games. Okay, so each month I like play a different game. All right, so we're gonna play in a league. First of all, let's look at our team, because I can't remember how badly we got. I'm not gonna say stumped, because we did win we did win our game last week, and by win I mean we scored a single touchdown to our opponent's 5. So I think that was good. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. Luda says, I once maintained the corporate museum at my employer. New management came in and shut it down. I nearly wept when I had to destroy documents building plans created in the mid-1800s. Price of everything, value none. I'm really sorry to hear that, Luda. That sounds criminal. Honestly, that sounds criminal. Okay, so here we go. So here's our Snotling team. We are the Squaghorn Stars. And you can see our team motto is, we're just some fun guys. Because that's a play on Snotling's love. Snotling's love fun guy. Okay, so here's our team roster. A lot of people have been injured. And I don't feel good about firing them, but I think I do have to fire them, honestly. Because we already struggle. Let's just put it that way. So let's see. Goldman Stickbone has lost a point in agility. So I'm sorry, Goldman Stickbone. You're gonna have to get fired. We're gonna fire him for our roster. Yeah, we're gonna fire him. And his Grassmog has a damaged back. Yeah, we're gonna fire that guy too.
I've just been watching my Cabal Vision ball, Jim.
Okay, get rid of him. Get him out of here. We don't have room. We don't have room for bad players. All right. So we're gonna buy a new guy. We're gonna buy Rozak Sludge Rant. That's me. That's my name from now on. Sludge Rant. Discourse Sludge Rant. And Mox Bud Fun Guy. This guy knows what's up. Let's hire him as well. Okay, let's confirm this purchases. All right, here's our team. So here is our team. Now we've got 2 spaces open. See, normally we will lose a lot of guys during the match. Like, basically a lot of people will die. But we've got these 2 spaces open because we're going to want to buy some star players. And we might buy more than one. So, depending on the value. Grey Fox says, firing the troops that you yourself disabled, you sound like the Ministry of Defense. My God, that was a spicy little joke there that I read too fast before being able to get to the end. Need fresh bodies if you want a big dog. Yeah, I do. Yeah, go Snotlings! Yes! iToaster says, watched Angry Joe do his Blood Bowl tabletop tournament he did a couple of months ago. A review would be sick. Yes, there should be one out this month. I've been so busy between the 2 channels, I actually haven't gotten to play any board game, any actual physical games of Blood Bowl this month, but I want to get some in soon with my actual Snotling team. It's the new version of Blood Bowl. Okay, let's go online and let's do this. Is a friendly match? There is an online league, isn't there? There is an online league, yeah. Here we go. So let's find an opponent. Let's find an opponent. Let's do this. Here we go. I love snotlings. I absolutely love snotlings. So my current snotlings are here. I'm not sure if you can see them very well. But they're very small. They are very small. Snotlings are very, very small. And my ones are very pink as well. So we're gonna, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so our plan with this one is going to be, we're gonna have to abuse our stunty bonus. So because we're small, it means that we're actually kind of tricky at hitting when we try to move around people. So we can dodge enemies very well. And we're gonna need to do that. We're gonna need to be able to mark our opponents a lot. We will lose a lot of people because we are very small and teeny and will die. Oh, we're up against some goblins, the Spotted Richards. Oh, I know what that means. I know what that means.
A game is about to start, Chuck.
Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. I would love to see my opponent's face when they see the team. When they're like, what the hell am I facing? What the hell am I facing? What are we facing? What are we facing? So they got a pogo stick. They got a chainsaw. They got a bomber. Ooh, they got 2 trolls. Those are the 2 trolls I should have. Instead, I've got two ogres. 2 ogres. So yeah, I think he's looking at us right now, being like, "What the hell? How come?" See, he's like 900 points or whatever. So he's probably like, "How come I don't have any petty cash? I'm used to having petty cash against my opponents. I've got a really low value team." And then he looks over at ours and he's like, "What the hell am I fighting? What the hell's going on? It's a snotling team." Yes, indeed it is. It's the snotling team. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. We're gonna have to get our drinks in now, folks. We have to get our drinks in now. I think we got this, though. Because, well, the funny thing is, the goblins are usually, like, squishy for like, usually our opponents will be able to squish them. And people can usually kill goblins very easily. But, in this fight, we're gonna be the ones who get bullied. We're gonna get the ones. So we got 120k points to spend. What shall we spend? What shall we buy? Morgathorg is pretty expensive. It's pretty expensive. The last time we bought, like, a big ogre, it wasn't really worth it. We can't really afford him. We got 120 to spend. We could buy Nobla. Nobla's got a chainsaw. That could be kind of fun. He's got a pogo stick? A bomber? Okay, how about this? I think we go for the chainsaw. No. Let's go for the do we go for the pogo stick? We try and get the ball in this guy's... No. The way we win this is by going for the big lob. We're gonna throw our players around the map. So, I think we want somebody that can kill the opponent. Right? I think we want to be able to kill the opponent. Actually, no. Let's go for the speed. This guy's on a pogo stick. He can go really fast. He's a dirty player. He's got leap. Let's just go for... Oh, no, he's expensive. He's 150k. We can't afford him. Okay, never mind. We're gonna buy this guy, because he's only 130k. Okay, let's go for that. We bought, Nobla. We bought Nobla. Okay, there we go. Have you played the tabletop version of this too? Is that fun, says Slambaz. Yes, actually, I really like the tabletop version. I have a lot of fun with it. The thing is, it's on a new edition. This is the older edition. This is using the older rules. I like the new rules, and the Snotlings have, like, a real team that's actually, like, not viable, but... fun, you know, because they get bombs and stuff. This here, we're just playing with Snotlings and 2 ogres, and whatever star players we can buy. Here's the Spotted Richards, or I've got a much ruder name I use for them during halftime. They're pretty intimidating, honestly, for a Snotling. They're pretty intimidating. Chainsaw, okay. I love their little hoods. And here's our boys. Here's the Squighorn Stars. This is who we're rooting for. Okay, so... Let's see. We got, there's our 2 ogres. We got a bunch of our boys there. And there is Nobla, our star player, who will likely be the target of our opponent, honestly. We have to hope, I think, if we get attacked, I think that would be really good. Because then we can get our chainsaw off in the first turn. Let's do this. Okay. Our opponent is getting to decide. I don't think we've ever won a coin toss once in this, playing as the Snotlings. I don't think we've ever won a coin toss, which is kind of a bummer. He's setting us in attack. Okay. So I think we're gonna wanna... I think we're gonna want to set us up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our 2 ogres on the front line. We're gonna have a snotling beside them. Huh? That's it, huh? How does the chainsaw work? So, a player arms the chainsaw with it, instead of making a block rolls to a d6 on a roll of 2+, it hits the opposing player, and if the score beats the victim's armor value, they are injured and lying prone, adding 3 to the roll. Furthermore, you add 3 for a foul action. Okay, I like it. I'm sort of tempted. So here's AV7. Their AV is 9. Their AV is 7. I'm actually tempted to do it on the Fanatic here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna put this guy here. And we're gonna put our Snotlings. So we are in defense. We are in defense for once. So, or in attack for once. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line our boys up like so. Get our little boys, get our little dudes all lined up here. Where is our runner? Where is our Nobbler runner? Here we go. Pop him over here. So you can see here we're spread out across the map, trying to make sure that there's nowhere that our opponents can get a ball without our explicit ability to pick it up. So let's do it. We're pretty slow, honestly. Maybe we wanna, do we wanna blitz with this guy? Do we wanna have the ability to blitz with this guy? Okay. Let's confirm the setup then. Let's do that. I think this is a good setup. All right, your opponent is making their choice on where they want to kick the ball. Here we go. Where are they kicking it? Ooh, hole filler. That's one of our boys. Ooh. Not a great start. Not a great start. Ooh. Let's skip that. So they're off the field immediately. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. All right, let's see. Where is he? Oh no! We screwed up! We screwed up! Oh no, we should have set ourselves up to be able to throw the ball. We should have set ourselves up to throw the ball. Okay. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Just block. No, not yet. So what I want to do is, I think, I want to set people up around the ball, first of all. In case we struggle in case we get like a turnover or something. So let's put a frequent flyer. Here. Like so. Okay. Oh no, we want to put him here, actually. Alright, okay. And then let's put this guy over here. So who's the one that's going to pick up the ball? I think it's going to be Bizzle Windbreaker. He's pretty epic. Pipe cleaner. There we go, there we go. So there we go, we got a nice defensive posture around the ball, Okay, my first things first. Oh! Oh! That is what we do with a chainsaw, ladies and gentlemen. We put people in the ground. Very nice, very nice. Yes! Who knew that bringing a chainsaw to the fight would be a really good move? Okay. We got... even with a blitz, we're not doing nothing. Okay. I think we're gonna go for the single die. Oh no, I think first of all we pick up the ball, right? We do a 3+ pickup. Let's do a 3+ pickup. Very nice. Very nice. You love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay. Let's get our boy here. Let's get our boy over here. Do we blitz? Do we blitz this guy? This is a bad move. So for those who don't know, the 3 red dice mean that our opponent will get to pick the dice. So that's bad. Okay, so what we're doing here... Actually, I should probably explain the game for those who don't know. So very quickly, we're going to try and knock these guys down. We're trying to get this ball here into this touchdown area there, okay? And what we're going to do now is we're going to take this guy and we're going to attack him. We're rolling a single die. And different things mean different stuff. So that is good, actually. That is a knockdown. That's the defender stumbles. That means we're actually hurting this guy. So let's knock him down over here. And let's stay. Let's stay like this. Oh! Get that knockdown, baby! Get that knockdown. Okay, okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Now, let's move this guy. Let's go here, actually. Let's go here. I think 1 die is kind of a little bit risky. We gotta reroll. We gotta reroll. Oh, it was so worth it. It was so worth it. It was so worth it. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. Oh! Oh! There it is. There it is. Nice one. Big spill. All right. There we go. Sick. Awesome. Awesome. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Different means different things mean different things mean different stuff, says Mike. It does! It does mean different stuff, okay? I'll explain them as we see them. I'll explain them as we see them, for those who don't know. For those who don't know. Oh, let's see, he's having to think about the 5D chess scenario I put him in, which is a snotling with the ball in a cage.
Balls, please.
To get to this guy, get the Bizzle Windbreaker, you gotta get through this guy first. Pipe cleaner. Ho-ho! Alright, and it's the big chainsaw. The big chainsaw, but he's gonna have to roll. He's gonna have to make some rolls. Let's see. So the bomb is gonna go first. The bomb is gonna go. He's gonna throw a bomb. Let's see what happens. Oh! Choose a player. Whoop! Oh, the bomb went off. Oh no! We got KO'd! Oh, that's terrible. That's awful. It's really bad. No. Unfortunately, we lost our star player. We paid a lot of money for that guy, too. Oh! And Fungus got injured. Yeesh. That's bad. That's bad. So we've just incidentally lost 2 people there. Oops. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Actually, that's really bad. He was our boy! Fungus was our boy! He was gonna be the boy that flew across the map! Oh no! Oh no! That has really delayed us, actually. That has really delayed us. But if he does this, if he goes like all in on trying to get us like this, that's actually really good for us. So we want him to kind of neglect his backline, because we're gonna run this guy up and we're gonna throw him as far as we can go. Where's he going? He's leaping! He's leaping like a crazy! Oh my god, what's he gonna do? Oh my god, he's gonna go for it! He's gonna go for it! Oh my god, do not hurt me! Do not hurt me with your chainsaw! Do not hurt me with your chainsaw! Please, 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 please! Oh! Oh! Windbreaker is injured? He's really, really hurt. Oh no. Oh no, and the ball. Pick it up! No! Don't drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! He's got a 6+ catch. Drop it! Drop a ball! Don't let him pick it up! Oh my god, do not pick it up! Don't pick it up! Drop the ball! Drop the ball! What happened? What happened? Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it! We're gonna, we got the ball! We got the ball! Okay, right, okay. Here we go. Okay, right. We still got our chances. We got our chances here, people. We can still do this. We can still do this. We still got our boys. We got it! We got the ball. Okay, that's all that matters. Okay, whew, that was nerve-wracking. So we've lost 2 guys, 3 guys, we've lost 4 guys so far, but we've got the ball in our hand. If we can get the first touchdown in this game, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be big. I'm genuinely, I'm going to be so happy if that happens. Dang, you're into this, says Malcolm. Dude, this game gets me. This game gets me. Hello there, Sinner Live. Blood Bowl 2 is sick. Okay, right, so here's the deal, right? We got this little boy here. We got 10 frequent flyer. Frequently, he is a flyer, and he needs to be picked up by this ogre, and he needs to be thrown across the map as far as possible to the touchdown. Unfortunately, our little boy who was here before got hurt. He got killed, actually, I think. No, he just got injured. He just broke his back, which is basically like a Batman Bane scenario right there. And so, okay, right, so we're gonna go for it. We're gonna, can we knock this guy down? We could knock him down, in theory. What's the movement on these guys? Oh, in theory, they could get him. In theory, they could get him. Oh my god, what do we do? Oh my god, what do we do? Oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? Can I move and pick up somebody? Please, chat, let me know. Can I move and pick up somebody as an ogre? Or do I have to commit to it now? Do I have to commit to it now? Tell me, please. Please let me know. Oh god, let's go for it! Yes! Yes! Okay, we got a knockdown. We got a knockdown. Oh, baby, there it is. But damn! That's what happens. That's what happens when you step up to a snotling. You can't move and pick up. Okay. Okay. Okay, right. Okay, here's the deal. We have to go here. We have to go here. Okay. Here is the deal. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, now, throw Timmy in. Throw him. Pick him up. Succeed. And... Wait, hold on. How far can these guys go? How far can these guys move? They can get to there. Okay. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Reroll, 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 reroll. Oh god, it took too long. Woo, he made it. Okay. Go, 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 go. No, no, no. Click, 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 click. Oh no, 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 no. Click, 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 click. We gotta go fast. We're running out of time. We got 2 seconds. Everything click, everything click, everything click. Ah. Oh no, turnover. Okay, right, okay. Okay, this is bad. I totally panicked. I totally panicked. Oh my god, I totally panicked. Oh god, oh no. Oh no. Frequent flyers out there without a paddle, people. He's got no backup whatsoever. Oh, I should have just ran with the ball. I should have just ran with it. Oh my god, it's all turned thirsty. I panicked at the last moment. Oh, Jesus. The guy in the pogo stick can get us if we, from where we are. Oh my god. Oh, where are we going? We're going over here, baby. We're going over here. Oh, look at that. See, I've got this ability called sidestep, which means when they push me, I get to decide where I go. So, that's what that means, by the way. The little blue arrow on the die. So what they're doing is you roll a die, and it's a special die. It has special characters. And whatever it comes up on the die, you have to choose one. Unless they're red dice, in which case it means your strength is so low that your opponent's so strong that they get to choose it. It's basically, it's all based on your strength stats. Our snotlings are really weak. They're really weak. Okay, so all the different dice faces have different things that they do. One is a push, that's the blue arrow. There is a skull, which means you get knocked down, you fall down, and it's a turnover. Oh no! Oh, that's good! That's really good! Woo! Oh, look who it is! Where am I? Or am I? I'm closer to the stage. I'm closer to a touchdown, baby, because I got dodge. I got dodge, baby! Woo! Very nice. Oh no, he's gonna throw a bomb! He's gonna throw a bomb! Oh no! Oh, he blew me up with a bomb, what the hell? Okay. Oh my god, the bomb is like right in their area. The bomb is like right in their area. Oh, okay, we're just stunned. We're just stunned. That's not too bad. The timer is 2 minutes. Yeah, the timer is 2 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe that bomb went off. Oh my god. Okay. There's only one thing for it. There's only one thing for it. We gotta throw a teammate. We have to get another boy up there. We need another boy up there. Go for it. Go for it. Get up there. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, right. If we get up, we have to roll a 2+ on a die, a d6 to pick it up. Okay, get up. Roll the dice. Now pick it up with a 4+. Reroll, reroll, reroll. 4+. Give me a 4. Give me a 4. Give me a 4. Please, baby Jesus. Oh no, baby Jesus, why'd you screw me? Oh no, 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 now the ball's over there. Oh god damn it. Okay, that was such a big play we could have made there. God damn it. Ah, oh, we were this close. We were this close. Oh, we were this close. If we had picked up that ball, we could have passed it to him and he would have got a touchdown. Oh, did you see the play? We could have picked up the ball with 10 frequent flyer. He could have ran over, passed it to him, and then he could have ran over there and picked it up. Oh, we were this close. We were this close. Oh, I felt it. I could taste the victory there. I could taste the victory. Yes. Yes, I did, Luddite. Yes, I did. Something my mom used to say all the time. Not the screw me bit. Oh my god. Alright, okay, so it looks like they're kind of coming around the ball. They need to feel picking it up, basically, is what we need. They need to feel picking it up. And we have to get lucky picking it up. I think that's what we need right now. Do not hit me. Do not hit me, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's really good for us. Let's get kicked into the ball. He's knocked us into the ball because we've got dodge. The little POW with an exclamation mark. No, no! Ah! Oh, we give him the ball! No! 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 Wait, give him the ball! Oh, there was like 6 different directions it could have gone. Oh my god! Oh, the humanity! Oh, come on! We are getting Knuffle is being cruel tonight. Oh my god! Why does Knuffle hit me? Why does Knuffle hit me? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We were being sneaky and everything! We were being sneaky! Oh, jeez! Oh, this is awful. I think we've lost now. Oh, no! Oh, oh, that's awful. That's so bad. Okay, okay, alright. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. We were this close to greatness. We were this close. Oh, jeez. This is a nightmare. This is a total nightmare. Hey, he knocked himself out, at least. Right, how do we get this ball? How do we get this goddamn ball? We would have to blitz this guy. Okay, hold on. We have to roll 2 go for it. Which is fine, I think. Which is fine. We can roll 2 go. No, come on! It's a 2+ we've got to make! Re-roll that! Referee! Come on! Okay, right. So that's a 2+ we had to make there. Alright, you stand up. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so... Oh my god. Right, so we're gonna roll... We're gonna roll into this guy. Alright, stand up. Let's... 2+. Like, what are the odds of us feeling a 2+ roll? What are the odds? See, they're very low. They're very low. Alright, okay. So now we're gonna run into this guy. Do not feel a 2+ roll. Okay, now we're throwing 3 dice. Oh, he's got dodge. He's got dodge, too. Damn. Let's knock him back there. Okay. And then let's go here. Like so. Let's just get on him. Let's get all over him. Let's get on this guy. Let's get on this guy. Alright, and then let's take a fungi. Let's bring him down here. Let's bring him down here. Let's get him in an area where he can pick up the ball. So he can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can go, if he goes here, he can still, in theory, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It then. He can go it, right? He can go it. So, okay, he can go from it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, okay, so, right. We're all over this guy. We're all over him. We're all over him. We're like sticky cheese, right? But this guy's like the Velcro kid. I'm all over him. I can't get the ball off him. He gets the ball off me, like, immediately. Okay. Right, so what's this troll gonna do? What's this troll gonna do? I'm nervous about the troll. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. Yes, he got it really stupid. He can't blitz. He can't blitz us. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's really good for us. Let us dodge. Let's dodge to here. Yep, let's continue to get in the way. Let's continue to get in the way. There we go. Oh, he's trying to pass it. He's trying to pass the ball. It's a 6+ roll he has to make. Ooh. I'm going to choose this player. Oh, he failed it. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. Can we kill our way? Okay, let's think about this. Is there a way for us to get a hit in on this guy? So let's think. Let's think. Firstly, Let's knock this guy down, I think. Oh, he's got dodge, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Let's stay here, actually. Let's stay here. Okay, and then, if we do that, okay, so we really struggle. We really struggle to hurt these guys. Alright, let's break through a little bit. Oh, man. I would love to be able to knock this guy, but 2 red is just too risky. 2 red is too risky. I guess sometimes you just gotta make it, though. So let's do this. Let's knock this guy back like this. Let's follow up. Bang this guy down. And you know, sometimes you've just gotta make the roll. So let's go for it. Let's do it. No, no, no. Let's re-roll. No! Oh, he picked the push. He picked the push. Follow up. Instead of the skull. Like a halfling on a hot dinner. Okay. Well, then let's go here. Let's go here. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so how come this guy's like three dice? Let's go. Let's gang up on this dude. Let's gang up on him. Let's get as many snotlings around him as we can.
Especially if the ball holder goes down.
Let's file this dude. Woo! Let's file him. Why not? For a little bit of fun. Oh, we didn't kill him. We didn't kill him. Sad. Okay, let's end turn. Let's end turn. Damn, this is a tense game. This is a tense game. Let's see. Oh, the chainsaw. What's happening with chainsaw? I think it's chainsaw. Aish. It kicked back. It kicked back and we've got a turnover. We can get the ball now. Oh my god. That was so unlucky. Oh my god. Follow up. Fun guy. You new boy. Go for it, boy. Go for it! Go, 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 go! Get out of here! Get the ball! Go for freedom! Yes! There's no way he can stop us, right? There's no way he can stop us!
The players on the ground.
Yes! Oh my god! I think we can get them!
2 big goons that get together and fall on you.
Yes!
Sometimes.
Bam! Get in there! Oh my god, it's turned! The worm has turned! The halfling has turned! The snotling is here! Oh my god. Incredible. Incredible! Can we take the... No, we cannot take the troll. Alright, and turn. Oh my god. Wow! Wow! Okay, what a play. What a play. Oh my god. We have the ball now. We have the ball. We can win. We're gonna get the first goal.
Very graceful.
In theory, we could win this game. Oh my god. That's incredible. Fun guy for freedom. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. It's like Nuffle himself. After all the ill luck. They're all the ill luck too. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. He's doing it. He's... Oh my god, he's going for us. He has no rerolls! He has no rerolls! He has no rerolls! He can't stop us! Oh my god, we're going to actually get a touchdown! We're going to actually get a touchdown! Not that that's a surprise, of course. We always knew that would happen. Sidestep! Although I think we still get knocked down. I think we, yeah. Oh, yeah, we still get banged up. But we got to choose where our corpse went. So that's good. Huh. My god, this game. What a game, huh? What a game. Oh, he's going for it. Wait, he's going for it? He can knock us down? He's one off. Oh my god, I wasn't going to go for it before, but that saved us. We won because of skill. Woo! Yes! Touchdown! Yes! 1-0! 1-0! Woo!
Discourse
1-0!
smashing goblins.
Yes! Yes! That is how the snotlings do it, baby! Thank you very much, Corey Ball, for the cheer! Hype, hype, hype! Yes! Snotling victory, baby! Almost! We're getting there! Put it on the board! Put it on the board! Yes! Hell yeah! Damn! There it is! There it is! Oh, incredible! Oh, incredible!
The ball to the opponents. Now.
Everybody's getting sent off! Everybody's getting sent off! My god!
I hope that ref is handy with an axe or two. He's
Woo!
gonna
Now we just need to keep scoring!
ref's a piece
And then we win!
I'd admire
Then we win!
wearing the zebra strip.
Alright, so we're in defense. We're in defense.
Stop it. Stop it.
Let's set ourselves up in the ultimate defensive category. Now we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful because as goblins, he too can employ the patented throw a little small guy very far up the field. So we've gotta have some guys over here. We've gotta have some boys down here. In fact, I actually might have a. You know, I might have a big guy. No. You know what? I think I will. You know what? I think I will. I'm gonna put him here because what it means is I can blitz into the front line, but I can also kind of come around to support. So, actually, I should be able to blitz. Their movement is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should be able to get around everywhere. Okay, and then let's spread out a little bit here. Let's spread out a little bit here. All right, there we go. Sweet. Actually, we don't want to leave that little bit open, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. I think it's a good defense. I think it's a good defense. Let's set up. Whew! Wow! Wow! What a game! What a game! My God, this is incredibly exciting. Incredibly exciting. Very tense. Oh my God! Oh my God! This, ladies and gentlemen, is Blood Bowl. As it was intended to be played. Alright, let's just kick it safe. Let's just be safe where we kick it. Alright, kick it over. Ooh. He can get anybody where he wants it. Oh, it's pretty far back, actually, so that's not bad. That's pretty good for us. So he does have the ball, but he does not pick up the ball. So he dropped the ball. Very nice. Thank you guys for all the hype, by the way. It's been an evening. It's been an evening, let me tell you. It's been an evening. My God. Okay. So let's see what's gonna happen. I, honestly, not feeling too great for, Mbugst Fungi or, Mr. Toadstool.
Snotling baked in a pie.
Oh,
stands
not
no
bad.
chance for this one.
Not bad. Let's sidestep, over here. Let's sidestep over here. I like being here. Oh. We actually should have sidestepped back, now that I think about it, because, now the troll can hit us. Now the troll can hit us.
Oh, too easy.
Oh, okay, well, Mr. Fun Guy is gonna struggle. Let's move back with this one, though. Let's move back with this guy. We are knocked down, but we are not killed, which is good, because he scored our goal. He scored our goal.
Because two big guys is always
Oh, that's bad for us. That's bad for us. Our big guy got knocked down. That's pretty sad, actually. That's pretty sad. He's getting to choose where he gets to knock us down for the first time ever, because most of our team just consists of snotlings. Hey, but we didn't get killed at least, so that's good. That's always good, I think, when you don't get killed. It's always a good
Two
thing.
big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Okay. Where do we want to go? I think we'll just fall back. I think we'll just fall back to here. Ooh, Mr. Toadstool. Out for the count.
Off the field.
I really like Mr. Toadstool too. But luckily he's only KO'd, so that's not too bad. This means he's gonna be knocked out. He has a chance to get into the game next, in the next round, or continue to be knocked out. So pretty good, honestly. To be honest, this has been a cracker first half. This has been like the best first half we've ever had. This has been like the best first half we've ever had. And I think there is no chance of us scoring another touchdown this round. We've only got one turn, so. I don't think there is any chance for him either. Although he set himself up to prevent any cheeky touchdowns, I think. He would have to be really cheeky. I don't know if there's any way. If he moved here, I guess, if he moved there, passed the ball to one of them who hadn't gone before, and then that guy ran up, and then next turn was thrown. Ooh, a big pass. Hey, pretty good actually. They can't score this turn. They can't score. Oh my god, he could actually score this turn. He has to run. Look, this guy's really fast. What the hell? Yeah, he's gonna run to go for it. Can I get him? I can get him with my boy. Oh, he fell. Oh, he fell. Oh no, that's really bad. He could have scored. He could have scored. Instead, I'm gonna be really mean here, and I'm actually gonna do this. This is kind of mean, but oh no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Oh, whoops! Actually, I didn't mean to do that.
Within grasping range of the fans.
Let's go do this. We don't have any touchdowns. We don't have any. I'm being kind of greedy here, honestly. So let's just do this. Do we want to just secure the ball? We probably should, right? Like, this is probably the smart plan is to go here. Yeah, that's the smart plan. Is to just do this. Is to just go here. Oh, it's a 7+ dodge rule. Let's pick up the ball first. Okay, sick. Awesome. And then let's go file this guy. Let's go mess this guy up. Woo! Oh, I got a stun at least. That's pretty good. Let's go for it. 2+. Like, what's the harm in trying, you know? And then we can blitz this guy. You can only do one file a turn? That's pure sportsmanship. Okay, let's stand up. And then let's just go around here. Let's put a snotling in the way. Put another snotling in the way. Let's actually, you know what? Let's go over here. Let's just get our snotlings kind of arrayed around doing all this. Because I don't think there's any way, is there? There's no way. Whoops. Alright, let's go for this guy. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent.
Let's just put him here. And let's just stay here. And then, let's just roll this guy over here. Alright, cool. So... awesome. So there we go. And turn. Scudder Barkley. Hey there, how's it going? Says, hey, Discourse. I ain't been around as work is super busy. Wanted to say your coverage of the D&D issue has been great. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much, Scudder Barkley. I really appreciate that. I hope you haven't been kept too busy, though. Hope you've been able to enjoy Christmas. Hope you had a good one. Orinoco Twitch says, file him, run away. That is the dream. Let's go here. I like being away from the trouble. I like being away from the trouble.
He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next
Woo!
time.
This was a good half of Blood Bowl, let me tell you. This is the best half of Blood Bowl I've ever had. We managed to score a goal with our goddamn snotlings. So good. I guess goblins are kind of like, I don't think goblins are meant to be the most competitive team in the world. They're kind of a lot of fun. I mean, you're watching a pogo stick kind of bump its way across the map right now. But, and I think that he's going easy on us, I suspect. I suspect there's been a little bit of fun sportsmanship. I guess if you're playing goblins, right, you're just looking to have a bit of fun.
Because two
He's
big
looking
guys
to...
is always better than one.
Yep, he's knocking us down. The real nightmare here would be if one of our ogres dies, because we really need an ogre to live. We really don't want to lose any of our ogres. That would be an absolute nightmare. That'd be an absolute terrifying nightmare. I didn't know where to knock us down. Whew. But it's some real Wednesday night Blood Bowl, let me tell you. And he's going for it. I like that he's continuing to play the ball. Oh! Oh my god! Did you see that? That was brutal. Holy hell, I've never seen a snotling just bang someone onto the ground like that before. What a way to end the turn, holy. Wow. Wow. Spotted Richards. Well, there we go. Very nice game of a halftime of Blood Bowl, for sure.
They simply have a better dock, or they hit hard.
All right, let's sing.
Possession is the key to winning.
Oh, we're in defense? Oh, man. I was hoping that we would be in attack again, because we were in defense last time. All right, so let's see. I think this is a good setup. Do we have anybody on the... Did we get anybody? No, we didn't. We didn't get anybody up, I don't think. Did we get somebody up? We might have done, actually. Let's do this. Actually, their pogo stick is over there. I don't like that. I don't like the pogo stick being over there. Let's put these boys a little bit... No, actually, yeah. God, I wish I had more snotlings. I really do. I agree, Pixie. I think there needs to be some more halftime analysis as well. I want to see like the vampire and it's an ogre, isn't it? Both like chilling in suits, like talking about what's going on in the match. I totally agree. All right, let's kick the ball. Let's kick it here. Let's be cheeky. Let's be cheeky. Let's go there. Ooh. They get the old move a square. Okay, so our goal is to just prevent any touchdowns. But if they are going to touchdown, we want it to happen fast, because then we can get a touchdown.
Running down the field.
Right? Is the plan, I think. Ooh, they're moving in on us. They're moving in. But what we're going to do is we're going to blitz them with an ogre, so it's not going to be too bad. Nicolas Cage is the new Dracula. Really? Wow. Okay, I'm really surprised by that. God, what do you call that? Nick Cage, Dracula. Let's see. No, I'm just getting Vampire's Kiss. Hold on. In Renfield, yeah. Nice, cool. Here's the thing, right? Nick Cage is an incredible actor, and he was amazing in a movie called Vampire's Kiss, if you've ever seen that. It's where a lot of the meme footage comes from Nick Cage, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely, he really acts it very well. In context, the scenes make a lot more sense. He's absolutely unhinged in the movie. It's fantastic. And, yeah, I'd really recommend it. Okay, my ogre is getting really surrounded. He's getting really, really surrounded. Here's the thing. That ball is really far down there. Oh! It's really far down there. Okay, let's see. We're getting pushed. Let's keep going. Let's get towards that ball. I want to be closer to the ball.
Press 'em back and then pow! Because two big guys is always
Oh,
better
no.
than one.
That hurts. That hurts. We're getting slammed into here. We're getting slammed into. All right. All right, the ball. Okay, C plus pick up.
Is in the player's hands.
Oh, he's got it. He's got the ball. My plan was kind of hoping that he wouldn't pick it up and that it would fall, and then I could pick it up and then get the ball. Was kind of my secret plan, but it didn't work. It didn't work. It was really reliant on luck, which is the snotling way, of course. Is our plan to, like, bash the enemy? No, that's a bad plan, surely. Let's see if we go down this way. We want to slide up the map. Hopefully we don't get KO'd here. Hopefully we just get knocked down. But we want to kind of slide up the map using our dodge. Huh. Okay. So if we go here... I wanna... Oh, man. Big Spill is knocked out. Oh, that's really bad. He's KO'd for a turn. Oh, that's really, really bad. We need that guy.
Are they going to jump over the player? And what a beautiful, graceful, flying leap in the air that was.
Oh, no. I thought the pogo stick was a secret weapon, so it would have gotten red carded at the end of the match, or at the end of it between rounds. Right. Right, we gotta think about this. So, guys, it's 2 red dice. He will get to pick which ones, but we do have a reroll. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. Do we go for it? Do we go for it? I think we have to. Okay, what we're gonna do is first, though, we're gonna get our boys in position. Okay? We're gonna get our boys in position. We're gonna start marking enemy players. Do not fall. Okay, good.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let's mark the players. Let's mark the players.
The more the merrier.
We gotta make it 2+. 2+, 2+. 2+, 2+. Nice. Nice. And here it is. The big run. Come on. Show me the money. Show me the money. Give me the double. Give me the... Okay. Reroll. Reroll that. Show me 2 stumbles. Come on.
For the ball.
They're going to spend time on the bench for that.
That did not go as planned. Yeesh. Somewhat predictable. We just needed it to go really well for us. And then it would have went really well. Damn. Was it predictable? I mean, like, it's like Gray Fox said, who dares wins. Who dares wins. We're getting closer and closer to the ball. We're getting closer and closer. We're all over them. We're all over them. Ooh, that's a big roll. That's a big roll. Oh, he made it! What? What? Did you see that? This guy? Come on, there's gotta be some sort of... Some doping going on there or something. Like, that was a lot of rolls to be making. What? No. No.
Teammates through.
Oh, no! He made the roll! Oh, he dropped the ball, though. He dropped the ball. Oh my god, do we have anybody nearby? We went so aggressive. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, okay. Whoo! I made a dodge check with him by accident. I forgot that he doesn't have stunting. Okay. Alright. Oh! Oh! Reroll, reroll! Reroll! Oh! I don't have a reroll! Oh my god! Oh my god, I don't have the reroll! I don't have the reroll! I know I should have! I know I should have done that! I know I should have done that! Oh god! Oh no! No! Oh my god! No! No! This is a disaster! Oh my god! It was a 2+. I thought I had a reroll left! Oh my god! Why didn't I have a reroll? When did I use my reroll? When did I use it? Oh!
What? Look. Is it an angel? No.
Oh my god!
Stunted and too ugly.
It's a 4+. We have a chance here of disrupting that. We have a chance of disrupting that. We've got an ogre beside the ball. That's good. I don't know if he can... I don't think he can score this turn. I don't think he can score.
And what
Oh.
a beautiful, graceful
No, I don't think... This guy could. If he picks it up and passes it to him, then that guy could get the ball in. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh, he dropped it! Oh, he dropped it! Okay, there's no more fucking around. Alright. Right, we knocked this guy down. Shit. God damn. Okay, he has dodge. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. Right. Oh my god. It's not. It's a 5+ to pick up. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. I think we go here. With this guy. Right, we just have to make the 5+ roll. We got a reroll. We have a reroll.
And it didn't come off.
Reroll! 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 Okay. Okay. Is this a good roll? No, it's not. It's not. It's not a good roll at all. It's not a good roll. Okay. Stand up. Blitz this guy. Let's blitz this guy.
Go big guy. Trample all over.
And, I actually think we want to stay. So we push him back. Alright, let's get our boys. Let's get our boys in positions. In nearby positions. Let's go for 2 2+s. We can roll 2+. Just don't roll 1. Just don't roll 1. Just don't roll 1. Okay, awesome. Alright, and then, let's do this. Let's throw this guy, Shishu the Screamer. I can't throw him. I can't throw him. I don't have... He's activated, so I can't throw him yet. Alright, and then let's... 2+. Just make it 2+. Just make it 2+. I made it. I make no 2+. Oh, I didn't make a 2+. I didn't make a 2+. Ah. Ah. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare, and I have front row tickets. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is awful. Oh, we're fumbling around the pitch. Oh. I need more drinks.
Mark my words.
Oh, he's made a 3+, okay. Oh, my little boy is surrounded. Oh, he's surrounded.
Booing.
Oh! Oh, I think Shishu the Screamer might be gone. Let's get closer. Let's get closer. Let's get our corpse closer to the action. We're not dead. We're only KO'd. All right. All right. Go team. All right. Let's skip that. Okay. Oh my god. This is gonna be. This is so brutal. Oh. Excellent. Excellent. Closer. Warmer. Hotter. Nice. 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 I like it. I like it. Here's the big roll. Here is the big roll. Oh my god. We just have to not die. We have to just not get knocked down.
This focus on the ball is against the spirit of the game. Give me more random.
Hang on, did you see that?
That turns over both. That's our turn.
You need to watch out. They're murderous beasts.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Right. Okay, hold on. We need to think about this. We need to think about this. Okay. I think we just have to make it. I think we just have to make it. Okay, we made it. That's a lot of rolls. That's a lot of rolls, Cotton. Make it 2+, 2+, 2+. Okay.
Such easy prey. I may swoop down myself.
Okay. We are currently, arguably, in a cage. Make it 2+. Okay.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
Okay. I think we just wait here. I think we wait here. I think we just get up the field. Okay. How many movement do they got? They got 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can't make it this turn. That's fine. Stand him up. And then, let's knock this guy down, the pogo stick. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Let's stay, though. Push him back. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. All right. It's the big game. Oh my god. The ogre just punched. The ogre just punched. Oh my god, this is so tense. We have the ball. We're in our field. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, wrong beer. Oh my god. I'm actually really, this is incredibly tense.
Those players are very close. Smells
We're on my side of the pitch. I think he sees our plan. I think he sees our plan. Okay. Because there's only one way this ball is getting any further. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Rid of the ball. Now there's pressure on them.
He's got it. He's got it. Sidestep me. Here.
Headshot.
Oh my god, where's the ball? Where is the ball? It's right there. Oh! We got him! Okay, we knocked him down. Oh, pick it up! We go for the ball! We gotta go for the ball! Roll it well, roll it well, roll it well! Okay. Two plus! Pick it up! Oh, re-roll that! 3 plus, pick it up, come on! Oh my god! Oh, it's wheels within wheels! Pass it! Oh
There
no!
was once a
Woo!
skiing coach who used to hire his throwers, chosen
Oh
from
no! The ball's on the other side of the pitch!
dieted particularly well.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is madness! Now the ball's over here! Now the ball's over here! Ah! Okay, hold on. This is insane. This is insane. Oh my god. Our kids was compromised. Okay, the really stupid helped us out there.
Leave his brain in the dugout again?
Can we even get to that side of the field? We're so slow. The goblins are faster than
I've
us.
seen mushrooms that look smarter than that.
Oh, we got it. He picked it up. Oh no, that was really big. That was really big. We could go for it. We could go for it. He's moving guys into a position to block. Oh no. He's making a lot of these 3+ checks. Oh my god. This is a nightmare, Pixie. This is not hilarious. This is a total nightmare. Oh, we're so far away from the action now. That was awful. That really messed us up. Alright, let's run here. Oh no. Let's get over here. Let's stand this guy up. And then let's throw him, I guess. Oh, we have to do this, don't we? We have to do that. We have to. There's no other option. Otherwise, he wins, right? We have to throw this guy over to here. Skip. It failed, but that's okay. It's not a turnover, right? Yeah, cool. Alright, let's... 3 red dice. It's not where you want to be.
Absolutely.
Especially not when you're falling on the 2+ on the get there.
I mean, I won't player.
They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you.
Didn't work out. It didn't work out for us. Did not work out for us. Oh my god, I think we're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose it at the end. Oh no. He can make it in 2 turns. Oh, if the ball had gone somewhere else. The ball had gone slightly... Oh my god. The ball had just gone a slightly different direction. Oh. Right, I think our only option is to throw a Snotling and then try and knock him out, I guess. Is the only plan that we have.
Hit stuff.
Oh god, it's the only thing we can do is to try and get Snotlings in there. Ah, yeesh. It's rough. It's rough.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength?
Well, we almost got it. We almost got a victory. We almost. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. I'm just. Oh god, it's. Oh, my heart. It bleeds. It bleeds for my little Snotling boys.
This player should be brain transplant.
So what do I do? I think I have to go for it, don't I? It's the only way. It's the only way. We go here and then we hit him. Or we throw him through this guy over to here. Let's just hope we make it. Let's just hope we make it. Hey, we made it. Oh,
Look at that player.
we did not make it.
It's the unmistakable sign. The player's eyes rolling up into his head.
We did not make it.
Sometime.
All right. It's 2 red dice. We have to make this. We have to do it. Let's go. Come on.
Or again.
Come on, referee.
Worms or something.
Oh. Oh. We tried, guys. We tried. On the final turn and all. Oh, on the final turn. There it is, it's over. It's a GG.
Stupid to trip over that. Head, bad for your pride.
He dropped the ball! He tripped and dropped the ball! The 2+ rule! He rolled a 1! He rolled a 1! Oh! Woo! Victory! Victory for the Squeak Stars! Yes! Oh, I knew all along, guys. I did not lose hope. I knew the entire time. I knew the entire time what was going down. Totally planned. Totally 100% planned. Yes! Yes! Oh, jeez. Oh, it's Hobby Cathartic. Hey, Hobby Cathartic. Oh, rough. Rough, dude. Rough final turn. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm not even gonna... I ain't getting turned, guys. That was it. That was the big game. Oh, my God. There it is. He rolled a 1. Oh, don't you just hit Blood Bowl? Oh, wow. What a game. What a game. Oh, my God. That was intense, guys. That was intense. Holy hell. I'm gonna get a big 6 on the winnings. Money. That's all the sponsor blood. That's the Bloodweiser sponsorship. Remember at the end of at the last session, we were like, the only way we'll win games is with a Bloodweiser sponsorship. Well, we got him. We got him. GG, Hobby Cathartic. Good game. Honestly, good game. It was a blast. That was a lot of fun. Oh, jeez. Woo! Thank you very much for the cheer, Corey Ball. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. What a game. I can't believe we got a goal, like a touchdown. I can't believe that. That was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. We're starting to get the Snotling play style now. We're starting to get the Snotling play style. We actually, I mean, we played pretty well. We got 31% ball possession. Who was the, Bizzle Windbreaker was our MVP. A pity, because we're gonna have to fire him because he's injured. Damn, that was a good game. That was a good game. Wow. What an incredible game of Blood Bowl. I think we'll only be having the one game of Blood Bowl tonight, because, we did a lot of chatting tonight. And, I recorded a video earlier, so I'm a little bit beat. But, wow. What a game, huh? What a game. Wow. That was incredible. I can't wait until Blood Bowl 3. Let me,
I don't see why I gotta take notice of them now.
I can't wait until Blood Bowl 3. Because Blood Bowl 3 is coming out in February, next month. And it has an actual Snotling team. It has like an actual Snotling team that is, that basically, like has rules around it. I don't know if the actual video game will come out with a Snotling team, but there are rules in the kind of tabletop version for Snotlings. And they have a swarming rule, which means they have way more guys on the field than anybody else. And they're really useless, and they have 2 trolls, but they've got like bombers, and they've got like pogo sticks and stuff, so they're like a real team, you know? And I can't wait to play with those guys. But for now, our little Noblar secret Snotlings is doing pretty well. I'm having a blast with it. Best sports drama on Twitch. Says Ornico Twitch. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here for it. The Snotling team will be premium DLC. Okay, well, so long as I can get them. It's sad to hear that the premium DLC. I thought all the teams were free for Blood Bowl 2, and it was using some sort of kind of time-gated system or something, some kind of predatory monetized thing, which kind of sucks. I'm glad you guys have fun while watching, though. I'm glad you guys had fun while watching. Because yeah, that was pretty incredible. I had a lot of fun playing. It was a really fun game. So GG to Hobby Cathartic. I didn't actually know it was Hobby Cathartic until the very end. So GG. That was pretty intense. That was really intense. 2 started with 4, I think, when it released. Yeah, I can't remember how many people, like, how many teams were actually in the beginning. I remember being not a lot, but then it did expand. Pixis was very funny. Well, I'm glad you thought so. It was super tense. It was super tense. I've never felt more tension my entire life. I've never had a scarier moment. Never had a scarier moment at all in my entire life. My God, there were some big plays in there. Some big replays. Some big replays. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thanks to everybody who subscribed and cheered and, you know, all that good stuff and chatted and joined. Just put me on in the background. Thank you very much, guys. And I hope you have a very, very lovely week, okay? And maybe we'll be doing Blood Bowl again next week. We'll be doing Blood Bowl again next week. Might do a little bit of a chat, a conversation at the beginning again as well, because that was good. That was fun. But yeah, I'll catch y'all next time, and I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.